Hello students, today I'm going to do a quick video on the future perfect tense. It will be pretty basic, but just to give you an idea of how this tense is used. It is one of the more advanced tenses. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First of all, we use this tense, the future perfect, when we are describing an action that will be done by a certain point in the future. Now, with that said, it could also go the other way, negative. It could be used to describe an action that will not be done by a certain point in the future as well. Okay, with this tense, we often use phrases, time phrases, such as by the time, by 1 o'clock, by next week, etc. That's very common to use with the future perfect tense. All right, let's do a quick scenario so you can see why you might use this tense. So imagine that normally you and your partner arrive home at different times from work. You usually get home at 5 p.m. every day, but your partner normally gets home at 8 o'clock p.m. So today, your partner says to you, let's have dinner together tonight when I get home at 8 o'clock. But you think to yourself, that's too late for me tonight. I'll be starving by 8 p.m. and I would like to be in bed already at 8 p.m. because I have to wake up tomorrow. So this idea of having dinner tonight at 8 o'clock is not such a good idea. So you respond using the future perfect tense, saying to your partner, I'm sorry, but we can't have dinner together tonight because by the time you get home, I will have already eaten dinner. So when 8 o'clock comes, the action of me eating dinner will be completed already. All right, let's take a look here. So let's go into how to form the future perfect. And that's pretty easy. Basically, we just use will have plus a past participle. And that's the same for all subjects. So that does not change. So let's take a look at it with the verb to finish. I will have finished work. You will have finished work. We will have finished work. They will have finished work. He will have finished work. She will have finished work. It will have finished work. Okay, in the negative, we are just going to insert the word not between will and have. So with those same sentences in the affirmative that we just did, let's make them negative. I will not have finished work. You will not have finished work. We will not have finished work. They will not have finished work. He will not have finished work. She will not have finished work. It will not have finished work. Okay. Now, to form a yes/no question, as always, it's pretty easy. We just take that sentence that we had in the affirmative, I will have finished work, and we reverse the first two words and form a yes/no question. Will I have finished work? You will have finished work would become, will you have finished work? We will have finished work would become, will we have finished work? They will have finished work will become, will they have finished work? He will have finished work becomes, will he have finished work? She will have finished work becomes will she have finished work. It will have finished work becomes will it have finished work. Again, all we're doing is reversing the first two words and forming a yes/no question. Now, if we need to ask an information question using the future perfect tense, all we do is take that yes/no question, will I have finished work, will you have finished work, and simply put a WH word in front of it like this. We'll use when. When will I have finished work? When will you have finished work? When will he have finished work? When will they have finished work? When will he have finished work? When will she have finished work? And when will it have finished work? Okay, let's take a look at a couple examples using the future perfect tense. So, by next year, I will have worked here for 10 years. So when this point arrives next year, this action will be completed already. I will have worked here for 10 years. Let's look at another one. By the time you get home, I will have finished painting the kitchen. So my painting will be the first action completed in the future, and then you will get home. I will have completed all my Christmas shopping by November. So my shopping will happen first, be completed first, and then November will arrive. She will have left by the time I arrive. So both of these actions are happening in the future, but the first one is that she will not be there. She will have left, and then I will arrive. And a couple in the negative, she will not have eaten by the time I drop her off at your house. So the two actions taking place in the future is, let's say it's my daughter. I am going to drop her off at your house. There's one action. The second thing that is happening is her not eating. So when I drop her off, this will not have occurred. She will not have eaten. All right, and last one, I will not have finished this report by the deadline. So if the deadline is tomorrow, there's one action happening in the future. The second thing is me finishing a report, but this time it's in the negative and it won't be completed in the future. So this ends the three tenses for the perfect tenses, the present, past, and future. Again, just take it slowly, and sooner than later you'll be using it. And I'll see you on the next one.